So leaderboards are coming back soon. Since the Halloween update is around the corner, not many people are able to get on the leaderboard. So I'll be giving a detailed explanation on how you can easily get on the 2024 Halloween leaderboard faster than anyone and get your own trophy with lots of tips and tricks. So stick around till the end, please. Like and subscribe, please. It'll really help me out. Let's get started now. There are two useful methods when it comes to leaderboard grinding that can definitely help you with grinding faster than public servers. The first method is a simple, and almost everyone can pull it off. To start, you need 3 outs and in 4-player server. The reason this method is fast and efficient, you want having high chance of someone joining and fling up the server fast, and you can spawn more coins. Now the only thing about this method is that raiders can still join your server and slow down your grinding process. The next method is probably the hardest method to do, and not many people will be able to do this method, as you need a good computer to do this method. You need to find a small server with 2 or 3-player servers, because those servers don't fill as easily when there's just one person. And what you want to do is fill the whole entire server with 11 outs. The reason this method is the most efficient is because it's really great for maximizing the candy spawns, which mean a faster grinding rate. And nobody can take your candies, as you'll be the only one in the server. Nobody can join your server or raid your server as long as you have your joins off and your alternate accounts do not disconnect or crash. ABD, you don't have to constantly worry about peak hour. And the downside about this is that if you're going to be doing this method, it will have a negative impact in your computer's performance over time, meaning that it may slow down, and that's the only thing I can really say. Remember, when doing this, you need to move your main and outs repeatedly after every 19 minutes, so you don't disconnect, from preventing them from disconnecting. Just add in timer for 19 minutes or 18 minutes. If you want to be safe, it's only in recommendation, but if you could check without your timer, that's awesome. Now a lot of people in their other leaderboard videos do not explain how to use or add 11 outs. Most people say to use other devices, but there is also a little secret. In order to fill the server with 11 outs or as many as you want, you need an application, which is totally safe, and I've been using it since 2021, and most leaderboard grinders use it a lot. And another thing I forgot to mention, if you're going to be grinding with anyone else, this can slow you down as well, since they are taking candies as well. Without being said, I'm going to take us to the next section, which is timing. Timing is the most important thing when it comes to a leaderboard grinding, and you want to have a skill do for yourself. You need to know how long you'll be grinding, and the people you are going up against. I recommend doing at least over 14 to 16 and 10 to 12 hours minimum of grinding a day. Now most people can't do the recommending hours, and I will be explaining how you can get more help and more hours in just a second. Other than having a skill, there is also around timing and lobby timing. You want to have these timings in your head, as they can help you have a good pace. For every 1 second, it is 5 XP. So for example, if you were to finish the round with 300 XP, that is equal to 1 minute with lobby time. It is also a minute as well, which technically makes it 50 candies every 2 minutes. With the second method, you can definitely get 50 candies in under a minute. And if you grind like this consistently, you are able to get 1,500 candies and hour covers. Or friends you are able to trust to go in your account and grind for you. These people can help you get more hours in and help you stay on the leaderboard until you wake up or come back from whatever you were doing. Example, school. What can help the most is if you know you trust from a different country, since they have a different time zone. If you need to get some sleep. If you are drained or you have a bedtime, the other person will wake up, since it is the morning for them, and you can transition back and forth as well as getting someone you trust. You can also get a whole team. Now, me personally, I don't need covers. I don't trust anybody on my account, since they can exploit without me knowing. An exploit is bannable during these leaderboard events. Covers are just a recommendation if you can't do the hours you need. Raiders are players that join your server and try to from grinding coins and candies. Try not to get to any arguments or drama with these people. They may target to the point you lose all motivation on trying to get on the leaderboards. They can be mean people or just people who exploit and fling you off the map while grinding. If they end up doing the stuff like this, just try and find a new server if possible. If you are running a full server using the second method, then don't worry about Raiders. Peak hour is a time where players start playing murder mystery 2. You may Think, oh, this isn't such a big deal. Well, it is. And it could be very difficult to find small servers. To do any methods, there are two types of peak hours: Russian peak hour and American peak hour. Russian peak hour happens around 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and American peak hour happens around 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is not the exact time, but you will know when it happens, and when it stops you can tell when Murder Mystery 2's players count rises, and peak hour will end when the player count drops, and everything gets pretty chill after that again. Again, if you're using the second method, you should be fine. Routes can sometimes be useful at finishing the round with 50 candies as fast as possible. This depends if you have a good ping, and you can see by checking performance stats. Then on the top of the ping stats should be there. Here is a map layout of Office 3D with someone named Molly Violet. It can give you a pretty good start here. I'm going to be showing you the best maps you can grind on and the ones you must avoid at all costs. With that being said, make sure you try to vote for a map every time the round ends. The last section I want to go over is the leaderboard wipe. The leaderboard wipe is something that happens at the end of the leaderboard where all the exploiters get banned or wiped off the leaderboard. This gives a chance for some people who are close enough to get in on the leaderboard after the wipe. There is no guarantee that the exploiters on the leaderboard will be wiped, so do not rely on it to get on the leaderboard if you're a short bit away. When the time does come, I wish you all good luck on getting on the leaderboard. If you have any questions or wonderings about leaderboards, feel free to comment, and I will try my hardest to respond. If you find this video helpful, make sure you leave a like and share this video to your friends who also need some pretty good information. Anyways, thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I hope to see you on the leaderboard. Goodbye.